So let's go. Today we are starting at rank 76, which surprises me considering we had a DC yesterday. But hey, let's try to just keep a win streak going. You get Kane as well on the 80 Mind Spheres. Oh, that is a great place to get him. I didn't do the Mind Spheres banners because we got so many tickets for other units that I felt like I did not need Mind Spheres. Like, I only have one of these units that I'm EXing. But that makes sense. So I'm quite afraid. Jayden is usually a very strong unit. Oh boy, Jayden, Elena, and Fina. So they don't really have a front line, which is good, but they will have a very large amount of damage though. With 200 costs, they probably have to sacrifice the VCs a little bit, right? I would like to see your VCs, please. Okay, I will not see your VCs. I'll wait until it's my turn, I guess. Against them, Point Warp, definitely good. Then I can take a look. Looking sharp today? Thank you, baby. Like I was saying earlier, first time I'm wearing this. I love it a lot. Okay, so they have Luck up, Missile Attack up. They don't have Bahamut, which means I can expect slightly lower damage than some other comps, but really just a slight margin. So we're gonna start moving up. Am I in range of start Elena from here? Hardly. She has one less square, so she needs a better movement. Great. I feel like this is the good start. I kind of want to get Vacuum Veil online as well, but they're missile, and so pressuring them makes a lot of sense. Right now they haven't had time to use bells or anything else on their Jayden or aimed fire or anything. So if they take a time to buff, like they are doing, I will have more time to get to them. See, Joom is playing again before Fina, so that's already one hit I could do on Fina. And I don't believe she's got a barrier, but Joom's damage will not be high enough to kill. They could try to go for a chain here, but I would be happy if they did. But I think they'll go for my Leela, and it is the best play for them. If they're hitting Joom, I'm rather confident. Yeah, so that's a very low amount of damage on Joom. And I can heal that damage back. And then Elena, as I said, does not reach, unless she's a Rune Knight. Even if she does reach, she won't do much. So that's actually good. He wasted some of his AP. He now only has 44 left to deal with my team. So yeah, great start for me. Evildoers beware, which would be an issue, but I have enough stuff that I can do. So I'm gonna keep moving. What can I do here? If I Stormwind Rend her, she loses some HP, but then Fina can heal, so that doesn't feel very useful. My other attacks, not as impactful, so I'm just gonna use Vacuum Veil here. And then I wonder what Fina will do. I'm really curious. Is she going to try to go for the backline, or is she also going to hit Joom, allowing me to heal her for even more? Good morning. Thank you, Logi. I hope for some good luck. Right now it's a Jayden-Elena matchup, which seems rough to me, but I'm testing out the new strategy with Haste, which seems to be doing a pretty good job so far. I like the damage we're getting here. I am fighting a Starlet Elena. I already have Point Warp on. I feel like I need Power of the True Kings now. But Elena will be able to hit me on a chain with Jayden. So they could actually go for the kill right here if they wanted to. I'll give them that chance. If they want to release everything on Noctis and kill him, I will give them that choice. But I don't think it's a good choice for them, so That's why I feel like it's okay to give it to them. So I'll just move here and heal June back to full. And now, Jayden, if they decide to attack with Jayden into an attack with Starlet Elena, into an attack with Fina, basically, they can kill Noctis. Otherwise, Jayden again, 44 AP. Okay, chooses to go for Leela and does not manage to kill. So that's actually great for me. Because now I don't think they can kill anybody. Should I kill their backline first? Yeah, I want to kill Fina first. Because my 100% hits will help me deal with Elena. But if she heals, I have a limited amount of 100% hits. So the second I give them the chance to heal them, I basically reducing my chances to win in a longer matchup. So that was a weird decision because they can't chain off of that. They hit me once and the game... Oh, what the hell is wrong with BlueStacks this season? I was winning this for sure. Now that we are experiencing the joys of disconnection 2 days in a row for match number 1, let's you know what I should do, guys, maybe is try to get through an entire match before I go in, do a free match and see if I crash, because so far in 2 days it's been match number 1, so maybe this would allow me to test the connection, I don't know, and see if I'm going down. But looks like we're rematching a Jayden. Oh, that makes sense, baby. I'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, because it's been the first match 2 times. I probably spent as much as 3 good phones in the game. Probably 2 good phones, but yeah. So, okay, we DC'd, but we had it against Starlet Elena, Jayden in it. And Fina, now it's Starlet Elena, Jayden, and Engelbert. So they have the Keenblade threat, which is a bit different. But they're also rushing me with the Jayden, which is very different. And kind of fun? Interrogation dot? I think it's fun-ish. Let me just quickly take a peek at their VCs. They also have to sacrifice... Oh yeah, this is fine. Oh, it's Odo. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, never mind then. So I need to hit Engelbert because he's got hate. Gotcha.
This won't take long.
Ah, boy. So now Jayden's gonna shoot my my Leela and potentially one-shot her, which is the scary part about a matchup like this. So he's gonna use his golden Magi shot in the back. Oh, nope, I have hate. Forgot about that. That's so dumb. Alright, so she goes here, hits to here, which means I should probably just move here. Actually, no reason for me to hit right now. I'll just get some AP until I can hit everybody together. Sure. I mean, they're coming to me, but this seems like a good spot to not give them AoE attacks. And then Leela could potentially pop Jayden, but she needs to not get bamboozled by Magic Reflex, right? So I think I'll just heal June back up. There's no reason not to, really. Winning a game because I have a hatred is right. Yep. So he's gonna jamming thrust again. Oh boy, I didn't remember him using bells. I was like, he's gonna waste his AP, and that'll be good for me. Guess not. So he's gonna jamming thrust me again. I'm gonna lose another batch of HP. But now I can start hitting them. Yeah, I don't really care about hitting the other guy, so that's fine with me. There we go. Ironic when the AI is more affected by hate than people. That is indeed ironic. So now maybe with a chain and a jamming thrust, they'll be able to kill her. But, man, that would require a pretty heavy hit. I think I'm fine. Besides, even if they're able to kill her, it's not going to matter that much. So there we go, popping the courage with our Power of the True Kings. Now Jayden's gonna probably move back. Nope. Oh yeah, he does kill. Wow, the damage from Jayden is quite impressive. And then he laps as well. I guess it's time to proc the Magic Reflex. Does not proc, right? Oh, that's a Warp Strike Plus case, because I need to reduce his defense a little bit. Oh, he left. Alright. So, this one went well. Alright. So, match 3 now. So far, guys, what are your thoughts on the team? I really feel like I have the tools to at least have a fighting chance against just about anything, which is fun. Oh, Vinny! This is going to be spicy. So, Vinny, I know what he's running already, but it is a very strange team. We don't really have status effect resistances, but we do have some charm res on our wind units. So, that's going to be a bit less reliable for him. They should give me subs in return. Nah. So, no Keenblade. That's going to be very interesting. Yeah, I know Miranda has a 2-square around her AoE Confusion. I know her kit fairly well because I've played a bit of her. I wonder what their VCs are, actually. Great. They're going to be pretty damn bulky. Like, that Miranda is hard to kill. And they're giving potentially a double turn to Zazan, which I don't like. Quicken incoming? Yeah. So they're probably going to... He's probably casting Quicken on Zazan to allow him to cross the entire map. That's what I would expect. But he can't do that much from this position right now. Hey, Mont. I feel like this is a play I'm fine with. Right here. For now. I don't want to move too far ahead of Leela, because I want to be able to Izuna her, or just hit her with a stick. But now it's match number 3. I DC'd the first one, and then won the second. So what's going to happen here? Either he Keenblades right now, changes the turn order, to put Pharm before the Quicken, assuming this was a Quicken on Pharm. Or he waits, gets Quickened, and then potentially Keenblades or Charms or does something else. So, March of the Juggernaut, great. Then, this was a Haste, interesting. I wonder how easily I can kill this Zazan, or if I can kill this Zazan one way or another. Because he plays again very shortly, right? Thanks to the Haste, and then Miranda goes. And then, based on the CT between Miranda and Noctis, they might not have time to cast the entire Quicken. So I'm not sure what to expect here. We will see. So in this distance, she can't limit break, so that's not the paralysis attempt. Instead, protects everyone, which was probably a great play. Now, what if I hit them? What happens there? I'm not dealing a ton of damage on them, but it is some damage. And it's putting some pressure on them, mostly. I'll do it. I'm quite curious what's going to happen here. And I also, the thing is, I'm messing around with his agility, and he is a player that really times his CT a lot. So by pressuring him on the agility department, I am just going to make his job a little bit difficult. Chooses to attack me. See, now that is kind of a demonstration that he isn't sure what's going on. So I'm just attacking him, just putting pressure on him, because his team is more technical than mine. I have stats, whereas he has a very high execution cap. If he does not execute a strategy well, he loses, but if he executes it well, he beats mine, right? So that's where this match is, that's what's going on with this match. Now that could be a quicken on Zazan, which means I need to not be within this range, basically. I could not advance Noctis unless I want to risk getting charmed. Am I willing to risk getting charmed at that point? I think I am, actually. So, he could potentially charm my little dude, but the reason I don't think he will is because I'll try to attack with Leela as well. Oh, sadly I can't. That is a bit unfortunate. If I don't move, then she can break the charm by just slapping Noctis before he goes, which is great. Yeah, he could also be healing. Oh, interesting. So it was a heal. So advancing with Noctis, which felt like a risky play, might not have been that risky. Now, paralysis incoming, quite likely. So I have to be very careful. Yeah, I feel like he has to paralyze June, but then again, she doesn't have a lot of AP, so maybe not. She's only on 16. Let's see. So, this guy, all his TP, he still hasn't used Keenblade. Oh, they're building a chain, but the chain wears out. Should I try to kill her? Or try to stun him? Actually, I think the best call is just get myself a little bit more AP here. Because, like, she's on 50. If I AP drain someone, I'm going to change the course of the match. Yeah, Kane's TMR on Joom really changes the matchup. So they heal, we heal, we're basically reset, and now he can charm Noctis right before he goes. And this is the best chance he gets. Great. Well, great for him. That's actually very bad for me, but nothing much I could have done. Like, I can't just keep him back that much. And fortunately for me, they used the Crimson Storm on a single person, so that's also better than it could have been. So hopefully Noctis breaks the confusion, which he does. But I hope he doesn't kill her. Right, okay, not a kill. So June gets a turn right here. What should I do? I can Stormwind Rend a bunch of them while moving back, but I think she's going to die to one of them. Yeah, I think this is my best bet still. Yeah. So, sadly, reflex from one of them. We do some damage to Mr. Zazan, but he can charm again and again and again because he's Zazan. So that's a bit frustrating. Yeah, this is a really tough team to maneuver. Even if I got, I believe, a good start against them, Zazan can just keep charming because he's tanky enough to survive. And my team has low damage. Okay, so he can kill me with a basic attack from Zazan, probably. If he chooses to, but I think he'll choose to charm Noctis again. 133 HP? Yeah, he can probably kill me. Yeah, Leela can kill Zazan. For sure. But if my Noctis is charmed again, which he lands one more time, then it becomes more annoying. Alright, I'll take this. I'll break the charm. Another reflex, yay. But at least Zazan's out. So Miranda can choose who to kill. This is a really... The double reflex on Pharm has really given him a chance that he should not have had. Like, so that is a bit unfortunate for me. So nice to catch me live. Oh, hey Stafu. What's up? And here's the thing, even if I try to move back, Pharm can chase me all the way. So that's not great either, but... So what he's going to do here is he's going to use his paralysis move, probably, if he has enough AP for it. But I gotta move all the way back. And then, depending... I guess he'll follow me. Oh boy, this is rough. He's on low AP though. So yeah, chooses to kill. He's got 19 AP left. At that point, I probably get to finish off Miranda, which is probably a better call than anything else. Then I can move back. Or stay here and risk an attack. I'll move back and try to raise Joom, I guess. Yeah, because I don't want to get Shadow stopped by her. Yeah, it's going to be a full life threat if I can get it. She's on 19 AP, she can hit me once, basically. So that's what that's why I decided to back away. Just, if she decides to heal her AP, or just use a TP skill, then I have more time to reset, potentially. And I have not lost my barriers on Leela just yet. Chooses the strike I'm undoing, so I am not in kill threat just yet. That means I can afford a full life. Bonne journée, mon amour. And then I need to not move because she doesn't have the AP to do anything. So moving will waste CT and she might lap me because she has more agility than I do. And I just hope she's not wearing a weapon that has a status effect on it. Hoping to learn some game sense from my matches. I feel like this one match, if you want to watch from the beginning again, is probably one of the best matches I've ever had. So she chooses to buff, which is the best call, and now she's basically praying for the full life to waste. And it worked. So that might just be the win for me here. I'm not going to try to Axiom or do anything here. My game plan at that point is just to survive with all my units, basically. So I wonder what's going to happen here. It's not GG yet. There's 9 actions left. I think I'm going to win, but he could find a way to change it around. Again, I'm moving back just not to give him the triple hit on Leela, because I don't want him to break too many barriers at once. So that's the reason I moved away. It's just to prevent the dream within a dream, which would set him up, if he ever laps me, for a kill. Yeah, the fact that I'm ahead without any reflexes on his team definitely shows an edge my team has. So now he's going to play for HP. But I have a guaranteed hit, which means playing for HP is going to be a lot harder for him. I don't have time to cast Protect. None of my attacks have any chance to hit. So here, my game plan is just wait and not use CT so that he gets one final turn, and it's impossible for him to kill 2 of my units in this last turn. So it is a victory. GG Vinny. Definitely a fun team that you're running. Axiom from side, yeah. Oh, what a nice match. Time to go again. 2 more to go. Do a friendly. Yeah, what I'll do mostly is, like Zenith is recommending, is I'll do a friendly before I start my class matches, see if it crashes. If the friendly goes through, then I can assume class matches will be fine. And if I crash, at least it's going to be on the wrong one. Yeah, I think that was one of the best matches I've ever had. And then Highwind, another player that is live PvP enthusiast. So I'm curious to see what he's running. That is a tough matchup for me, for sure. Double Ice is not the matchup I would want. Double Ice and Wind, so basically they have an elemental advantage on everybody on my team. So that's going to be a bit scary. We'll have to deal with it. Interesting. Oh boy, all UR VCs as well, because they're running 2 cost 70. That is a really nice team comp that he's running. I can tell, I've used it. Or I've used a very similar one. Alrighty. I think the point warp start against a team like this is still fine. They do have a magic attacker. Plus it, again, just the fact that it allows me to use the right things is going to be useful. Yeah, it's Keenblade on Vic. That is what I think as well. And I feel like this time, I'm not going to send her forward. Because I want to be able to use more buffs, so I need to save CT. Using a couple more buffs is going to help me, because I'll need a ton of attacks and a ton of resistances if I want to survive. Oh boy, Highwind, you have me outpicked here. So, Dragon Standard, great. Double Resist, definitely good against their team. And so is Vacuum Veil. Yeah, I need to land a combination of attacks with my guys. So I'm waiting for one more turn on Joom. I want her to be able to move forward while using double resist. This is the next thing I need to use. And then hopefully the super high pierce resist helps me, because he's, I don't think, going to use High Wind from Aranea with Unjust Joom. Interesting. Great. So going for the offensive buffs. So she's got bells and offense right now. Her range is not that far for now, but she hasn't used Dragon's Standard, which I'm sure she has. Now probably going to cast a Shell or a Protect. Naturally can't reach. That's fine. I'm going to use the Power of the True King here, because extra defense is going to be handy. And I think I'm going to just spread out. Oh, spread out and give them the charm? No, thank you. What am I doing against a Viktora like this? That's going to come from the side. I think it might be a better call to meet her head on like this, actually. Dragoon Helm? I'm sure it's Keenblade. I'm sure it's Keenblade. But I'm curious to see the damage she will do, and she is as well. But with my high defense, her damage is actually quite low, I'm sure. So placing themselves for a Keenblade turn, I'm assuming. Again, I'm fine with delaying a little bit, because I'm generating AP on Joom, and she will need all the AP she can get. Same for their Viktora though, so it's it goes both ways. Now I'm gonna use double resist and move forward. Ready. So with this, my Joom currently has Protect Shell, 53 defense, 55 pierce res, and not that much magic resistance, but a decent amount of spirit as well. Oh no, the spirit off buff has worn out. That's a bit sad, but I feel like it's fine. And if I sit here, then I can get Lilad. So here's the right spot. And I just hope I can tank. My team revolves around tanking. So at some point, if I'm not able to withstand their damage, then, you know, that's all I can do, really. So lose one barrier here, which I'm fine with. And they move back towards Noctis. Curious choice. Yeah, this makes more sense. I just want to see if I were to poke, what would happen. I do a decent amount of damage, actually. Her being next makes this not a good move, but the damage is decent. I'm just not going to use my Curas yet, because I feel like I'll need all of them. So I want to keep them for when the AoE is actually useful. So Aranea having bells means AP drain is not a good option on her. And there, Viktora will probably not try to charm one of my wind units, because I'm using the Chocobo VC, so we all have 30% resistances. So all buff remove all was a brilliant idea. I don't want to rend her. Combat soon? Yep, combat incoming now. Now combat. I'm just making sure I don't die to a wild Leela attack. So with resist magic, Noctis goes from low magic resistance to 60%, which means that Leela basically can't do much. So now they're probably gonna hit my Joom again now that she's out. Oh, never mind. They're gonna kill her. Even through the haste, Aranea laps, and I think she can kill with 4,900 HP. Well, maybe she would need her LB, I think. Let's see. If she does kill me thanks to the Keenblade, I think I lose, because I won't be able to recover. But we'll see. I think it's a risk, because he doesn't see the kill. Or, okay, use the High Wind. So he's used his hardest hitting ability now. And largest AoE. And it's not a kill still. Great, great. At that point, I'm in trouble, though. Yeah, High Wind is using High Wind. It's very interesting if we say it like this. So here, I have two options. I can either attack or back off. If I attack, I deal a significant amount of damage, and I might be able to finish them. Is that worth it, though? It is worth it. Because Noctis will be able to follow up. Yeah, I could not hit and run. Oh boy, the counter procs. That is a terrible, because now they don't even have to waste a turn. They can just charm or kill HLL. Yeah, okay, so I think I lost at that point. I think they should charm my Noctis. The counter procking was so bad, because my buddy block just disappeared. I guess I should not have hit Vic. In retrospect, maybe? I don't know. Tough call. So here, what the charm changes mostly is it prevents me from healing Noctis. Sorry, from healing Joom. Because I can't advance because of the lack of a bodyguard, I guess. I can attack if I wanted to. Can I hit her from here? No. Can't I hit from here? Oh, height, how we love you. So now I am out of range of Noctis still, I think. Oh boy, his AI is going to use Taunting Spell. Alright, I know his usual range, I don't know Taunting. I did not think he was going to use Taunting Spell. The bad part of that is it broke two of my barriers. And I think I needed 100% HP to survive an attack from the enemy HLL. So now Leela can hit me, or heal, and Viktora will have enough damage to kill me. 29 AP though, yeah, she still has the damage. I mean, I'm a squishy little wind unit against a crazy strong Dragoon lady. Yeah, so double ice plus wind really is a terrible matchup for me. But Highwind did play it very well. He played it very safely, mostly. So, interesting that he would choose not to attack. I guess he's banking on my Noctis doing something. I can't do too much to them in terms of damage with this setup. We'll even the playing field a little bit. But, you know, I did throw away my Leela's life for this, so it's not great. It's still not great. Because Aranea has the damage that Viktora does not. So he can't run away. It's been 2 turns since Resist Magic, so that's still up for 1 more. But even if I kill Leela, I can't kill Aranea. So he's 1 at that point. So he uses the Animal Pumpkin, which is the one attack that dispels my Resist Magic up buff. And then I'm gonna use Warp Strike Plus. Sky Hammer, why would I not use Warp Strike Plus? The damage is so different. But at that point, it is GG. I won't try to run away and delay it. He could reset and heal. I can't, so I'm just gonna let him finish it. GG Highwind, you won that. Very nice. Still, if I have to say one thing about the team, I had a fighting chance, which proves that Elemental Disadvantage was not that bad for me. So, this was our first legit loss of the season, which is kind of fun. I couldn't counterback that 1 turn. Yeah, exactly. That 1 turn of Keen Blade helped them. 2 very fun matches back to back. I'm not going to complain about matches like these. And now Machen. Ooh, that's also quite spicy. So he's playing Ice, which again, not the best matchup for me. And I've scrimmed against him, so I know he's running Vallaide and another person. This is really spicy. We've helped him design the team, so... Oh boy. Fenrir, Starlit Trist, and Gilgamesh. Actual sniper? Could be. Yo, you don't know, baby, but Vallaide for Ice teams is very interesting. Yeah, slot 1 is loaded with PvPers, so playing in slot 1 is kind of playing a risky game, because you know you're gonna hit really good players. But, you know, I play this, yes, to compete because I want to rank high, but I also want to have fun playing. I don't want to try to target, like, end of slot when there's less people just trying to get their games done quickly at the end of the day. I want to fight for real. Fake Matt is back. Fake Matt. Yep. Yep, he's back. To think he would be seen outside of the Ice Selection quest. So against them, Point Warp, again, quite useful. It also, the Shell also protects me from Gilg, and the Protect is good. Their team has a major agility boost, I assume? I'm not too sure, actually. That's a good question. So yeah, the price of this starting position here, where I'm split, is I'm kind of forced to use Point Warp first on Noctis, if I want to set up the other guy's turns. So, this is what happened right here. I am very comfortable with advancing, because if they hit me, I'm just going to heal back. So against them, I don't think they're going to have the potential to one-shot me or anything. They don't have as much damage as some other setups, and they only have 2 damage dealers. So I feel like this is fine. So now look at that buff. Look at that. Ice attack and accuracy. Accuracy 60. Any suggestion for auto matches, Zinxian? You mean for class match auto matches? I would say absolutely use a tank and move him away from the rest of your team enough. Highwind says GG. Yes, my opening formation is for NT Cheese, if you want to answer that to Highwind. And GG, definitely. But yeah, for Odo, pick a tank that has the ability to distance himself from the rest of your team. And then the AoEs are less of an issue, and your other carries can attack. Like, in a setup like this, using a team like Charlotte, Frederica, where you have gunners in the back that are going to be safe, is going to be quite handy. Or even Engelbert as your tank for gunners could do well, I think. Hey, Primordium. We are in last match for today, and we've hit 3 experienced PvPers in a row, so that was quite fun. Oh, uses the Dispel spread, very spicy. And then quickens immediately, so is she going for my backline? And can she kill Leela? That is the one big question. If she can snipe Leela, maybe she can do something. If she's just hitting Joom, I don't really mind the double attack. I'm going to heal that damage back and use Dragoon Sprite again. So she used 2 out of her Dispel spreads and moved back. You know what? That's fine. That's really fine by me. I'm just going to renew it. Should I advance? Or if I advance, I'm going to be hard to heal. So I feel like I don't want to get too far. Yeah, no need. I mean, they've already used one of their quickens. They've used a bunch of stuff. I want to finish buffing. No, I'm not going to advance yet. So this, ice attack, wind resistance, agility, attack, and magic buff. Look at all the buffs in there. That is crazy. No other unit has anything like that, as far as I know. So, I'm going to use this and move here, just because I don't want to give him the AoEs. And then, well, Joom did get quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to heal her back. Yeah, Joom must hate this match, Zoc. I think mostly Machen's trying to figure things out against my team. He doesn't know the bulk, but the fact that they've hit her twice means she's now at 63 defense, because her defense goes up every time she takes a hit. So that's something maybe they should have factored in. Like, they are making her tankier if they're hitting and not killing, while giving me the option to heal back. I place Noctis in a way that I can't get Katetsu'd, so if he moves here, he can reach basically that diamond pattern, so I'm just out of it. And so is Joom. Dispel spread. Yeah, Dispel spread would take hate, it would take a lot of stuff, but he's used 3 Dispel spreads. 2 already, and I believe... I could be wrong, somebody could check that. But I think Dispel spread is only a 3 cast ability, so he has 1 more. So now I can move in and do something. I could Stormwind Rend and do no damage, because they have wind resistance up right now. So that feels not great. I feel like I don't really care about doing that. I would rather just drain their AP. So why not use Vacuum Veil at that point? Give myself some more bulk. And then do the damage with Noctis, because I will need the Noctis damage in this matchup, for sure. Okay, they are gonna be bulky. I need their wind resistance buff to wear out, basically, because right now their wind resistance is at 50%. That's crazy. And that is why I can't do good damage. So she could use Heavenly Blade for decreased AoE resistance, or Assassin's Cleaver for 30 defense down. I think the 30 defense down is what they need, Armor Cleaver, so there you go. That was actually great damage. I don't quite like that one, but I quite like this. But now the defense down stays for a couple turns, so my defense is at a total of 38, because I increased by 5 and then dropped by a ton. So they could, probably they're going to use Excalibur to remove my haste again, which would be the best call, I think. Joom seems to be keeping her hate just fine. Well, here's the thing, right? She's got 52 AP remaining, and she's used Bells entirely already. So, for me, this is good, because she's losing options very quickly. She has Heavenly Blade, so I do not want to move here. This is safer, because I'm not giving him good AoEs. He has 2 quickens remaining, 1 dispel spread, 52 AP, 93 AP, and a 3-hit barrier. So who should I target first is the big question. And what are their respective wind resistances right now? 35 barrier plus 45, and then 50% wind, 5% slash. Boy, these people don't like taking wind damage. So now I'm at the point, I don't want to use a wind type attack. So what I will do is this. 44% hit chance. Let's call it this instead. Not as impactful, because he doesn't have the same AP values, but at least it does something. Yeah, Rafale does not have a good way to do that. So he impearled me. Oh boy, that impearl... Wait, okay, I think Joom dies here. That's really bad. I didn't think impearl would hit me that hard. AP Drain isn't nerfed, but it does get... it scales with Maneater, and I don't have a lot of Maneater right now. So that's the reason. He's gonna have to use Assassin's Cleaver one more time. Or his Heavenly Blade into Katetsu. Katetsu will be hard to place, though. Oh, Poison Sting was enough. Boy. That Ice Squad, I'm getting countered so hard in terms of picks. It's really tough to fight that. Like, how do I deal with a team that has 50% resistance to 2 of my units? It's a good question. I'll have to find a way, though, because right now we are at a disadvantage. Could go for the Quicken, if they wanted to. Gil does not want to 1v1. Nobody in their team wants to 1v1 Noctis. So, Quickens Rafale, okay. Interesting. I guess they are afraid of me AoEing them. Or they want to go for a hit on my Leela. So now, wind resistance... Oh, it's not worn out yet? I thought it was her 3rd turn. Assassin's Cleaver, Poison Sting. At the end of this turn, the wind resistance should wear out. Yeah, I am getting outmatched in terms of units, for sure. Oh, Emerald Echo. Emerald Echo, so it lasts an extra turn. Great. I wonder if... No, it's not even worth trying. It's not going to kill. Well, I can't heal enough, so I'm going to do it. So I have to take this really low hit chance attack. It didn't do much, but it did something. And then she's still faster than me. And could get Quicken. Yeah. I think I lose at that point. I don't know what I could really be doing. Double the 2 ice matchups in a row, but it's not as much ice as it is 23 AP left. Axiom into Noctis, you think? I thought Holy into Noctis would kill, but Axiom I don't think it would. So he's going for a heal, but it's fine because I can kill. I think. I hope. Yeah, 10%, great. Oh, Skyhammer is not a kill. So I lose. Alright. And then the buff renews for 4 turns. So... Oh, that is a really surprising that she would survive my combo. 11 defense, 15% pierce resist? I wonder what gave her that tankiness. But yeah. Again, wind resistance. Rafale seems good. Gigas Breaker, don't consider this a Rafale showcase. Because the whole reason she performs well here is because she has 50% wind resistance against a team that's composed mostly of wind units. I don't think you can assume Rafale is good from this gameplay, But she does have a really good amount of luck, really good amount of attack, and some good abilities. But I don't think she's as good as she seems in this match. I think this match really showcases her in an unfair way. There we go. But I definitely want to EX Rafale, so it's fun to see her work. Your best strategy against Ice is fall down and cry. Well, I feel like my team should have a fighting chance against most Ice teams. An Ice team that specifically has a wind resistance buff on top is maybe overwhelming for mine. But Ice teams in general, I should have a decent chance against. But there we go. That was an interesting ending as well.